I'm Rob Streeter, and I'm the author of The Greats of Adirondack Fly Fishing, and it's a new fly fishing book that I've come out with honoring some of the great anglers of the Adirondacks. But on to today's video. Today we're having another video in our Warmwater series, and before we get into that, I want to announce a giveaway. Since the holidays are coming, everyone that purchases the book will be put into a drawing between now and I'll probably draw it December 20th. And the winner will get a set of flies tied by me, and these are my smallmouth flies. So there's a dozen patterns that you'll receive, and these are the flies that I use for smallmouths. So on to that. Today's video, we are going to tie my generic bunny fur streamer. And this is a pattern I came up with for pre-spawn smallmouths. When the smallmouths are out staking out their territory in a lake, they really are aggressive, and anything that comes near them, this is even before they nest, they're going to bite it. In the lake that I fish, Great Sacandaga Lake, they get after these little white minnows. So this fly is kind of based on some steelhead flies that I saw. It's a simple pattern, but it's very durable, and it works really well in the pre-spawn time. So here's how we tie it. If you stick around to the end of the video, I'll have some information on how to fish this fly and get the best out of it. If you like these videos, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, because it really helps out. The channel is growing, and I'm hearing from all sorts of different people that really enjoy the fly tying videos. So we're going to keep going. There's plenty of content to come in the Warmwater series, and I have at least 2 more series planned after that. So there's a lot coming forward, and I really thank you for watching. So here's how we tie this fly. This one's really easy. All you have is 2 materials. We've got some bunny fur strip and Estaz. So what we'll do is we'll take our bunny fur strip and measure it out, and I usually use about that much. So I always kind of separate the hair apart so I can cut it in just the right spot, and we'll go ahead and cut that. Okay, so we've already got a cone head on the fly. I got a brass gold cone head, and we're going to come in about like this and just separate out that bunny fur. Set it down for a second. I'm going to use white thread. Start the thread. Get rid of the bunny fur I got stuck all over my fingers. We'll bring that thread all the way to the back. And trim it off. Bring our bunny fur strip back up. And we're just gonna tie that strip down good and tight. And then I'm going to pull the whole thing back like that. And clamp it down with a hair clip. We're going to bring our Estaz. We'll tie that in. Trim that off. My hair clip is not cooperating. Try it like that. Okay, I'm just going to bring the thread all the way forward to behind the cone. Wind our Estas in. I got into using Estas for tying flies from my steelhead experience out on the Lake Ontario tributaries. It's a great material for especially like minnow patterns because it has lots of flash with no water absorbency, so it doesn't make the fly really heavy when it's wet. Alright, we're going to bring that up tight to the cone. Couple of wraps. And we'll pull it tight. Trim it. Unclamp our bunny fur. Bring that just behind the cone. On this one, I kind of tuck all that under the cone. And just put a whip finish on it. Trim the thread. Get a drop of head cement down in there. Okay. On conehead flies, I like to keep the cone nice and tight to everything, so I come back on them. And I'm going to make just a small head of the thread right in front here. And we'll just buzz some of that on there. That's about enough. Whip finish that. Trim it, drop of cement, and we're done. And that's it. Generic bunny fur streamer. And like I said, the Estas makes it really water resistant. The bunny fur does soak up some water, but it's a great streamer, and there's so many color combinations you can make. Gold and black is a good one. Gold and like a dark olive is good where I fish for smallmouths. Over in the Schoharie where I wade for smallmouth. So this is just a great fly. It's easy to make, it's durable, and man, to warm water fish and even cold water fish like steelhead love it under the right circumstances. My favorite time for fishing this fly is in the early spring, even before the bass start staking out a territory. They're very aggressive and they'll come in shallow, especially on a lake like this. Start looking for territory and start moving around and trying to stake out where they're going to spawn. And you can catch some really big ones, really nice smallmouths on this streamer in only a couple of feet of water. The streamer gets down quick and it works really well. The places that I look for the bass are anywhere where there's kind of like a sandy beach or a gravel area. It definitely works well, and even back into the very backs of the bays usually is pretty good.